Welcome back to Rocking Redcliffe. It is the Redcliffe Festival on at the same time as the Australian Offshore Superboat Championship. A big shout out to the Moreton Bay Regional Council for putting both events on at the same time, making it a wonderful weekend. But this is the main attraction, the big boats, and we are here for race 2. We are underway. And my co-commentator, Muddy McGrath, in main lube here. You guys are out to a flyer.
Yeah, we weren't going to make the same mistake twice, and she's getting a bit of boogie on now.
Yeah, Mustang out of contention, so it's just between you and Maritimo. And look at this, nose is in front, well, by a long way.
Yeah, just pulling up for the corner. I've got a brand new driver, so I'm being a little bit more considerate than I'd normally be there.
Very restrained, Muddy. A good man knows his limitations. We're on board with Maritimo, our race leaders at the moment, just checking their watch, making some pretty good time, but geez, not a good time of it for Shaken and Not Stirred. They are out of race 2. So well performed in race 1, but race 2 at this stage is belonging to Maritimo. Now, in the Supercat 1000s, it is the most hotly contested class of the weekend. And look at this, Australian Vehicle Wholesale again out to a great lead, looking to make up for their disqualification in race 1, Muddy.
Yeah, they're getting chased pretty hard by the good guys. Down the straightaway, they're probably fairly even, but coming to the corners, good guy slides out a little bit.
Look at this shot from the rear of Australian Vehicle Wholesale. You can see how close the good guys are getting. You can see how smooth it is out there on Moreton Bay. And of course, keeping them honest there is Global Racing. It is a hotly contested class, as I said, 4 boats going for it, and here's Global straight on their hammer.
Yeah, the rooster tail in front of them's got a bit of distance on them, so they need to get a shifty on.
Well, look at this one. It is Team 3 who have overtaken Global out in front. That's the rooster tail. And there we are on board with Team 3. They come with a bit of pedigree, this boat, straight from the Middle East. Let's check in and have a look at our profile team in the Supercat 1000 class. It is Steve Nugent and Travis Thompson. As I said, Muddy, this boat has a bit of pedigree coming from the Middle East. Yeah,
it's been the world champion Class 2 boat, and they've decided to buy it and put the different engines in it, and it should be a real tidy and fast boat.
Yeah, always competitive, Muddy, isn't it?
Yes, it's a miniature Michael Peters design, and renowned for what it can do.
Yeah, look at that. It is a miniature, as you said, of the big boys in the Class 1s, and it is absolutely flying. Team 3, well, someone who isn't flying, Civic Video. Look at that. They have encountered some problems again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but they're all looking at instruments, so it's obviously sometimes they go out in limp mode if you over-rev them.
Press it hard enough and long enough, it might start. Not this time, boys, unfortunately. In the Supercat 600, it is a 2-horse race. It is BBC Digital up against Saracen. And, Muddy, BBC Digital, to me, just doesn't look as quick as it has been over the series.
No, they look a little off the pace, but funnily enough, the second race, it got a little bit rougher, and they may be finding that the short length of the boat's costing them a bit of speed.
Yeah, well, look at Saracen. It is right on their tail. In fact, right near the rooster tail. It might have overtaken them here. As you said, very bumpy. Look at the boys trying to hold on.
Yeah, they're working hard.
Yeah, Saracen too. Look at this. It seems... Look at this. It is just so smooth, Saracen, compared to BBC Digital. Just keeping it very level, very smooth.
Yeah, these guys are running a little bit lower on fuel, and it may benefit Saracen a little better.
Yeah, good tactics, good strategy there. Nigel and Anthony on board Saracen. And I tell you what, they have the better of BBC Digital here in race 2 at Redcliffe. They are rocking red hot in Redcliffe, Saracen. Look at the boy. It's one of the better looking boats out there for me, Muddy.
Yeah, definitely stands out with a bit of red on the side of it, and they've actually got nice helmets.
There we go, a compliment from one of the rivals rather than sledging. All right, let's check into the 400s Hog's Breath. That is another boat that is looking very smooth out there, but will they have enough pace and enough precision to catch FGI?
I don't think so. FGI is just sitting nice and flat, and yeah, they've got it really running smooth, and they'd be pretty happy, I reckon.
Look at the pace. That is absolutely flying. The big purple warrior there in FGI, and no wonder they're smiling.
Yeah, there's a happy farmer.
Yeah, but the helmets, though. Might be the sharpest dressers, according to Muddy, which is they're looking sharp. They're cutting across Moreton Bay. The crowd, too, a big weekend here in Redcliffe, turning out for the Australian Offshore Superboat Championship. And Muddy, main lube, doing the job and doing it well.
Yeah, it's going sweet as we're just cruising around and teaching the man a few tricks.
New driver, as you said, Team 3 is not a new boat. It has got one of great pedigree. It's come here from the Middle East and it's showing how the job is done. Great view from the Maritimo helicam as we come into the closing stages. The checkered flag is up and surprise, surprise, Maritimo takes line honours here and perhaps even the championship for 2011 now. After their disappointment in race 1, that is Australian Vehicle Wholesale, Saracen comes through in the 600s and FGI closes things out in the 400. The big news is that Mustang is already declaring that the season is over for 2011. Let's hear from the winners, starting with Maritimo.
It's shaping up to be a pretty competitive series. It's unfortunate that they had a breakdown this race, but you know, they clearly showed they had a lot of speed, and it would have been interesting to see how they went for the rest of the race. I think they could have blown us away in that first race, but you know, second race, it's another race, and you know, we looked pretty good. So we're pretty happy with the result at the end of the day. Yeah.
A bit nervous about this weekend. We didn't get to practice yesterday and that, and so we're going out with gears that we weren't 100% sure of, and it's turned out being spot on. I mean, the other boats are really quick out there. The conditions were absolutely beautiful, and yeah, we were lucky enough to come out on top once again. It was excellent.
It's been good this year. We've had a few dramas at Redcliffe over the last 3 or 4 years, and last year particularly we rolled over. So to come back today and 2 out of 2 is really good. We've changed a few things on the boat. We've got another boat in our class now that's probably faster than us, but we had some new props. We did a few little things and just drove really hard the first couple of laps.
Well, those were our winners, and here are the overall results from race 2. Maritimo in the superior class. Mustang, the big story of the weekend, another did not start in race 2. Now in the 1000s, the good guys beat home Team 3 Global Racing, and look again, Australian Vehicle Wholesale disqualified once more, this time for being underweight. Can you believe it? In the 600s, Saracen beat home BBC Digital. Again, a very, very tightly contested class there over this weekend here in Redcliffe. And in the 400s, FGI, again, the boat to beat, and they are leading the way. Hog's Breath coming home in second, and a couple of DNFs there. Now the championship standings after round 4 here in Redcliffe. Maritimo in the Class 1s, the good guys. BBC Digital in the 600, and rounding it out in the 400s, FGI. Now overall, Maritimo with almost a 1,000-point lead in the big standings there over the good guys and Team 3. Could be hard to catch with just 2 rounds remaining. We say goodbye to Redcliffe. Thank you for having us for round 4 of the Australian Offshore Superboat Championship. Fantastic crowd, fantastic weekend. Muddy, we will see you back in the boats round 5 in Geelong.
Yeah, Darren and I will be there for sure.
And you can catch us again on superboat.com.au for all your latest superboat news, including previous episodes. On behalf of Peter Muddy McGrath, I'm CJ Hine. Remember, if you like it rough, try it offshore.